Hello there everybody, Airsoft Nut here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another breakdown video. So, in front of me I have an L96 Warrior 1, and this is the one from another video y'all most likely have seen, my armory video. And I'm going to show you how to break it down, where the hop-up is, because when I tried to find the hop-up on this gun, I could not find it anywhere. No YouTube videos would really show me where to adjust it. They showed me where it was. So I'm going to show you how to tear the gun down completely. So if you need to get the inner barrel out, if you need to get to the hop-up, if you need to tear the assembly apart, you can do all that with this video. So, first things first, I would say clear the gun, but the gun will not rack due to the safeties out, so the mechanism in here is non-functionable at this time. I have to put a new safety in. First things first, right here in front of this clip release, straight down there's a hole, and there's a little bitty bolt, takes an Allen. That's your hop-up adjustment. Just so you know, right there. That's where it's at. Okay. To take this gun apart, you got two Allen spots right here. You can take the body apart if you want to, but this is what you got to take apart, is those two there. I'm lucky enough to have the factory tool, so I don't need to guess on size wise. And the bolts do not come out, they stay in there. If I'm lucky, that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay. There you go. It's apart. There you go. You can use this to take it out. It's supposed to be a little button. I haven't used it because it just falls right out. Okay, so next thing's next. Let's go ahead and separate the barrel from the receiver. So I believe that size will do it. You've got a little bitty pin. No, it's too big. There we go. You got a little bitty pin like thing, nut here. You do not have to take it all the way out. I do, for the simple fact that it falls out on me. I'm gonna put it right there. So now the barrel does not come apart. You have to de-thread it. And there you go. Your barrel and your firing mechanism and all that right here is now separated. Now, to remove the inner barrel, right here you've got a little bitty screw. I believe y'all can see that. You need to take it apart, or take it out. Push in the button and remove the screw. But be careful, because you don't want to tear it up. You don't want to break that screw or nothing. Once it gets so far, you should just be able to pull it right out. Now that you've done that, I believe I've got an unjamming rod right here. I do. Take your unjamming rod, put it on the end of it, on the end of the barrel, and push it down. To get it out. Okay, I've already taken this out, so you're going to see something that's not supposed to be there. And for one, 2, 3, 4, yep, that is zip ties. Because when you remove this, these help keep your barrel aligned, keep it centered. These come out. When you put it back in, they all slide to the end. So I come in and put some zip ties there. Just, you know, not insanely tight. I can move them by hand. You know, just enough to keep them there so when I slide it in. So now you have your hop-up unit here. And there's that little Allen wrench that you need. I believe this size will work right here. Yes, it is. Yes, it will. And this size is a 1.5 millimeters, what this is. It's the smallest one I've got. So that would be a 1.5 millimeter is what you need for this little bitty screw here to adjust your hop up. So from here, you can undo that little bolt. This should slide off. Then you're down to your barrel without your hop up unit and all that. I'm not going to tear down the hop up unit today, but you can go from there because you can remove that bolt and tear down the hop up unit. Here, you have 2 screws, one here, one here. Now, if your safety's not busted, this will be in there like so. You have to pull this out and remove this before you can even take the trigger box off. So just remember that. You have to remove the safety before you can even consider removing the trigger box. There's your trigger box. Now here's your entire assembly. Now, this goes in here like so. And if the whole piece was there, it's going to have 2 ears that are like prongs like this. And they slide down in between that little bitty bar in there. They go in between that little piece of bar metal. And they keep the pump right there. As it's pulled back, it holds this in that position, and it's what charges the pump. And from here, you remove this comes off, and everything slides out, and then you can go as far as into there. I do not have the tool to remove this as of right now. Ah, yes, this little thing. It's a little spacer that goes down in there. I forgot all about that. Don't forget about that. It's just a little plastic spacer that goes down in there. Alrighty, guys. That's pretty much it for this. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the reassemble of this gun. And then I'm going to call it a video. First things first, you put your trigger box back on. Do not over tighten these screws or you'll have busted clips. That's what's wrong with the current trigger box now. I have to buy a safety for this gun, and I'm probably going to buy a trigger box for this gun as well. So just remember that. To tighten it down too much, tears it up every time. And to do this, just simply slide it in. Where it catches is right there. That's where it catches every time. So see, there's the Allen. No, that's the Allen? No, that's the Allen. That's the Allen you need to adjust your hop up. Alrighty, there's that. Thread your barrel back on. And it's not hard to thread it down enough, because you can see when that spot comes around when you're supposed to rerun that nut down with the Allen. And again, don't want to lose this, because if you lose this at any point, you can literally de-thread your barrel on the battlefield. And last thing you want is that to happen. So don't lose it. Alrighty. You don't have to screw it down to the point that it breaks. Just enough that it doesn't turn no more. And it's locked in there. That's all you need. Okay. All you need now is your body and your gun. And again, now this can be tricky, because if you do this wrong, you'll break these little ears off in here. In a sense, put it in first, line everything up, slide it forward, down. Everything should be tight, snugged in. There we go. Alrighty. Now take your Allen. Run these back down tight. I may put these too tight, but I run them kind of tight. There we go. Guys, if you liked the video, smash that like button. If not, I appreciate y'all checking out the video. Y'all have a good day.